Double Masters 2022 is set to overload. Is Double Masters 2022 going to go down as the best reprint set ever in Magic's history? That's a lot to unpack. Welcome back, everyone. MTG Moxman here. Thanks for hanging out with me on the channel today. You know, just when I thought this set couldn't get any better, that they couldn't overload it with even more stuff, I thought we were kind of going to calm down. No. Wizards is like, no, you haven't checked door number 3. Come over here, check out door number 3. And then they give us cards like Mana Drain being reprinted again. Then they give us Force of Negation, which I've said for a while needs that reprint to bring that price down a little bit. They bring it back as well. They are giving us a lot of extra cards I did not expect to see. You know, you got to picture this whole set. Picture like a buffet. You walk in. You're taking a look around the buffet to see if there's anything you like before you even eat at this restaurant. And if you see enough good stuff, you're willing to pay that buffet price to get to sit there and eat that food. You're like, there's enough good stuff here. I like it. I'm going to stay. Maybe you'll go back up for seconds and thirds. Because, you know, each time you go to the Wizards buffet, you got to pay again. It's not one and you get to help yourself. No, the Wizards buffet, you have to go up again and pay that price again. I couldn't believe when I saw those cards added in. When I saw Mana Drain, Force of Negation being added, it was amazing. This set was already on overload and they just outdone themselves. How else do I put that? My excitement was already at a fever pitch. The hype train is in full effect behind me and now I'm seeing more. Whew, that is a lot to take in. When I started seeing the messages come from my Discord, my Patreon, emails, did you see this? Did you get this? My Instagram. You know, I was at work, but I took a look and I'm like, wow, we're going to talk about this. It's a lot to go through. Now, as much as we know about how Wizards does products like this, they do learn from their mistakes. They gave us some decent ones back in the day, but at a slower pace. Not as many cards packed into it. But then they kind of messed up with things like Iconic Masters, Masters 25. They didn't sell well. People weren't happy. But then they came back around with Ultimate Masters. Remember the box toppers and stuff? Remember the box topper? People got pretty excited about those. And since then, when they gave us Double Masters in 2020, we were pretty stoked. But now, they've decided to kick it up, not just one notch, but probably 10 notches at this point, and they have given us a set so loaded with stuff that how could you not be happy with it? And knowing how Wizards likes to do these products now, they don't want it to fail. They want you as the customer, as the person walking into that buffet, they want you to be happy. They want you to have a good experience. And people can tell me, no, they don't. They don't care. They put it together. They've packaged it. They don't care. But they do. Because they need to sell this to you again. And again and again. And that's what they use. The equity in their cards to make us excited and buy the product. And trust me, I'm excited. I'm really keyed in. And these extra cards like Mana Drain and Force Negation being added and a few other mythics I've noticed as well and some rares. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Here, I popped a few up. I'll put a little bit of a screen thing going around so you guys can take a look in case you've missed them somewhere, but I'm sure you haven't. When you start adding all these $5, $10, $15 cards and $60, $80 cards, it gives Wizards of the Coast a larger pool of cards to draw upon, to really spread out how much they're actually reprinting. They're not putting millions of copies out. They're probably putting hundreds of thousands of copies of each individual one into the mix because I think there's 40 mythics and 120 rares in this set. That's still a really good array of cards. It's a nice spread at the buffet with a lot of little tastings for everyone to try out. And there'll be a lot of people who'll be attracted to that buffet and want to spend the $400 Canadian for a draft box. And that draft box, that's going to be like a family-friendly type thing. They're going to make sure that one goes off pretty good. There's 24 packs there, a good mix of hit and miss, and people will be pretty happy with what they get. Now, the risk will be the 10-story roller coaster that is the collector boxes. 4 packs for $400 Canadian. That's $100 a pack. Just like the VIP. which means I think inside there will be the higher chance for some of the heavy hitters, just like last time. We've seen it before. But there's less cards in it. So there's no chaff or junk stuff. There's going to be, here's your pack. Watch it, and here you go. And at first you can be kind of scared looking at that roller coaster saying, I'm not going to spend that much money to go up there. But then you start hearing it's a good time. It's a great ride, and everyone's going on it. And you know, FOMO gets the best of you. You keep up with the Joneses, and you start walking up that giant tower to get to the top of that ride, to take your pack and slide down and see what happens. Wizards also wants that to be a good experience. 2 rares, 2 mythics, nice combinations. That's not a fluke. It's done on purpose, guys. But now with a bigger mix of cards for them to draw upon, they can give us a bigger sampling, even on a 10-story high roller coaster. Different variations and versions of cards, right? They like doing that. It's not just going to be the basic Force of Negation. There's going to be like the fancy art version, a foil version. You see where I'm going? They'll have different versions of it at different values. Not everyone's going to value them the same way, but that's what Wizards' hope is. Because they need you to come back again. Remember that. Remember that. This is a big buffet. It's a popular business. They need you to return. And if you had a good time on that roller coaster, you might try again. And maybe the next time's not as good, but you might still go a third time. Same with the buffet itself. Guys, it's a crazy idea of what Wizards is pushing out there. And I wonder, my brain starts thinking, how are they going to top this in a couple of years? What are they going to do to push that to the next level? And what price point will be pushed to the next level? Will the 2024, I guess 2024 Double Masters, is it only going to have 18 packs in it? You see what I mean? Are they going to go down to 18 packs for the draft box? Are they going to lower it down a little bit more? And are the collector boosters going to have 4 packs, or maybe just 2, or maybe just 1 again, as they experiment and try to work out the best method of equaling out the money they want for the product they're willing to give us? Crazy stuff. And there's a lot to unpack with that. Because you got to remember, as people are opening those and getting that experience and having fun with the cards, there's a lot of cards people aren't going to want. They're going to trade those in. And that's going to trickle in to the marketplace. And the prices will drift down. And a lot of players who are waiting for these cards to fall, and you guys know because you've been emailing me and texting me and letting me know, as those prices drift down, you're ready to gobble them up. You're sitting there saying, if that card hits $5, Mox, I'm buying a ton. And I'll sit on them and wait for that elasticity to pull them back up. And you're sitting there waiting. I'm not going to spend $400 buying a box. I'm going to spend $400 buying all the best singles I can that I think are going to rebound. And buy the few cards I need for my deck. Don't forget that, guys. There are people waiting there to do it because they're emailing me right now every day, explaining their dastardly plan to take over all the cards they want. It's genius because it happens. And there's nothing we can do about it because it's an open market out there, guys. If you're prepared, you're going to do okay. But there's so much choice right now at this buffet with this many cards available. The market won't absorb them all. The prices will fall. And it's okay to wait. The only one I'm still not, I'm on the fence about is going to be that pre-sale for the Imperial Seal. I know a lot of you guys said it's going to be a $50 card. I know, I hear you. But I still bought it. And you know how I feel about buying pre-sale cards. I like to wait the 90 days and let them fall. But I just feel with this much variety of cards, that is going to be their chase card. That is going to be the one that draws the value. That is their Jeweled Lotus for this set. And I won't know until it opens, and either will you. But that's my hedging my bet. So even if it does go down to a $50 card and I spent $225, I'm okay with that. $225 Canadian, in case you guys are wondering. I'm okay with that price. I can accept it. Because to me, I was willing to pay that price to get that card, at least have one, and never worry about it again. I don't need others, just one. All right, maybe 2. If I crack one, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to use it for another commander deck. But that's where I'd be with that. And there are lots of other cards now I've looked at that are being reprinted, like even the Immortal Sun and stuff. I'm like, hey, I don't have that card. I never got one. This is a great opportunity for me to pick it up. Force of Negations, I have a playset of 4. Any I get, I'm just going to trade, sell, or put into my Patreon stuff for prizes and giveaways. Why not? There's a lot of people out there who are going to do various things with these cards. There's a lot of stores cracking boxes, but there's just as many stores cracking nothing, don't forget. They're not going to take the risk. They're just going to sit back, let you guys open it. Then you're going to trade it into them. It's going to be an interesting time. We're going to find out in a couple of weeks. I don't know what else they can pack into this set. I think all the spoilers are almost done. I don't think there's any more mythics now, though. So we probably at least, I mean, Mox Amber's not going to come around like I thought it would. I thought this was the right time frame. Maybe Dominaria United, though. We got, another set in a few months. Dominaria United might be on the list or something inside there. You never know with how they do that set. It's going to be an interesting time, though, because this one is a huge set. So full now. So packed. I just don't know how they top it. I don't know what they do after this in 2024. It's a lot of product entering the market. And there's a lot of you guys opening it. Prices are going to come down. It's awesome. Can't wait. I'm going to pick up some singles myself. Really can't wait to see how this unfolds. Interesting times are ahead of us. I'm sure a lot of you guys will be here on the channel with me so we can all experience it together and talk about it, because that's just crazy. So, thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for hanging out with me on the channel, taking the time to make it to the end of the video. Most people never make it this far. And if you did and you had a good time, thanks a lot. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Put some comments in the comments section. Let me know how you feel. I am interested, of course, to know how people think about products like this. And I'm sure we'll be talking about it again in the near future. This is going to go down for the ages either way. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Have a great day wherever you are in the world of magic, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Hey guys, a big shout out goes out to all the fantastic patrons on the channel. Thanks a lot, guys, for that continued support. All my YouTube subscribers, thanks a lot, guys. You guys make it happen. I mean, really, you're at the end of the video. Why are you even here? Just to hang out? Just to chill like a villain? Chilling with a villain? I like it. Guys, what else can they do with this set? Throw a kitchen sink at it? That's what we're going to put in the comments section. Kitchen sink. Because they've basically thrown everything into this set. And I don't know what else they can do. But how are they going to top it later on? What are the prices going to be? It's making my mind explode just thinking about it. So I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. You've mowed the lawn, done the dishes, helped your significant other, and had a good time with friends and family, because that's what we all need. Maybe some pets are thrown in there as well. Have an awesome day, guys. I look forward to seeing you on the weekend for the Hot Top 10 videos. We're going to have a blast. And, of course, the live stream. Sunday, right? Sunday. I used to want to be like a monster truck announcer as a kid. It was so cool. Have an awesome day, guys.